Hey, welcome to today's video. Well, today's a sad day for many gamers, specifically those that stream. Apparently, Microsoft is shutting down Mixer and partnering with Facebook to bring streamers who were once on the platform over to Facebook gaming. Now, what's sad about this is that Mixer has been last in the streaming companies that are doing gaming, specifically YouTube gaming, Twitch, as well as Facebook gaming, and they just didn't have everything together. Now, for more people who don't know what the full story is, I'm going to give it to you right now. The problem with Mixer mainly was the fact that they didn't find a way to really grow and enhance the streams that they already had in terms of viewership and in terms of streamers. They're going to shut down Mixer game streaming service after failing to attract a global user base. So players now shifting over to Facebook just have a better opportunity to grow their subscriber base. But the issue with Facebook is that Facebook right now, they themselves have an issue with trying to get more voices that are completely original, completely, I'd say, authentic in their experience. Right now, Facebook is going through some of their own issues as of late with the voices that are coming from the platform. But the good thing about Facebook gaming is the fact that they have Instagram and they have WhatsApp. So the potential with their reach to build streamers' audiences up is really, really fantastic. The other part to that is the fact that streamers can monetize their channel a lot faster and a lot quicker than they could and have been able to do on Mixer. Mixer was trying to do as much as it could from my observation. It tried to do things like luring over prominent streamers from Twitch, which is owned by Amazon, purchased 2 years before Microsoft purchased Mixer, was just doing a better job overall, and because of that, Twitch was able to grow into a massive lead with its streaming platform. For instance, Twitch was purchased from Amazon for about, I believe, maybe $2 billion, or a little bit more. In the case of Microsoft and Mixer, it was in the hundreds of millions of dollars, but still a lot. Mixer was able to get Ninja, he was the most popular streamer on the Twitch platform. They were able to bring him over for $30 million. They were able to bring over other mixers like Shroud. These guys were really paid well in terms of being able to try to bring as much attention over to the Mixer platform as possible. Now, for me, the problem with Mixer, outside of some of the things that I said earlier, is the fact that in terms of growth, they didn't envision the platform to be a bigger platform. Instead, what they were trying to do was trying to compete against Twitch, trying to compete against YouTube gaming, trying to compete against Facebook gaming. And that put them in a hole. And the reason why I put them in a hole is because they, at the same time, in terms of competing, finding new ways to leverage a community, I believe that part of the reason for them failing is because the Xbox brand itself hasn't really been a great generation for the Xbox brand. It's been a decent generation, but it wasn't enough to propel them into the mind share like the PlayStation 4. Add to the fact that PC gaming has grown hugely. Xbox gaming, for the most part, just has been in a place of restructuring. And I think that weighed a lot on the Mixer's ability to get out there to more gamers excited to stream on the Xbox platform itself, as well as stream on PC itself. Not only that, there are things feature-wise that Mixer could have done, such as they could have instead had opened up the platform to make it more like YouTube and creating a more of a search engine like identity for it, where anybody could be able to post at any given time in terms of registering for the platform, but aiming it in a way where the content was open so you could easily see it as soon as you go to the platform. Seeing multiple different streamers on there, not just streamers, but even content, and the way the content, proliferation and the layout of it could have been more professionally done. There were so many things that, from my observation, that weren't done for Mixer. So when you think about exactly how this could have possibly happened and the livelihoods of many streamers, you have to sit back and wonder what was the management course, or what was the vision for Mixer, and did Microsoft have a clear-cut plan when they acquired Mixer, and when they were subsequently trying to get them not off the ground but grow their market. This Mixer, far more different than Microsoft Xbox in terms of direct gaming to consumer, was in a space where they needed to actually be more vocal in terms of creating a search platform that's very similar to what YouTube gaming has, to what Amazon has with Twitch. Remember, Twitch benefits from the fact that it is ingrained in the infrastructure of Amazon.com. Amazon.com has Prime inbuilt into Twitch, merchandising, the way you can monetize. There's so many different ways to monetize around Twitch that Amazon and Twitch was a perfect match. For Microsoft doesn't have those vehicles. They don't have those vehicles where direct-to-consumers can actually partner with Microsoft and make money and be able to monetize their situation. Mixer was the first platform that Microsoft has ever had with that direct-to-consumer base, where there was even a potential of monetization, or I would say a share and share alike mentality would be available. And so when you think about that, you can think about the same thing with Facebook. Facebook has Instagram and Facebook has WhatsApp. With Instagram and Facebook alone, content creators have been able to monetize everything that they've been able to do on the platform if they so choose, and it's easier to reach a huge audience because of that. So the entire outlook, unless Microsoft was ready to ingrain Mixer into parts of what Microsoft was doing and to grow it in a different way, it was never going to succeed. And that's from someone who's watched it. That's from someone who has garnered about a level 75 of Mixer, who looked at Mixer as a potential platform to stream. Not only that, when I did stream on it, I thought to myself that it would be best for me to stream on a platform like Streamlabs, so that way I can get all my content out to all of the streaming platforms. And the main reason is because you don't want to be stuck and now have to figure out how you're going to build your audience, which is where a lot of streamers are at. And look, Microsoft may have had some great intentions, may have had some really great, outstanding staff who probably made the wrong decisions in certain situations, or they were up against something that they just couldn't handle and it was a lot bigger than them. And in a lot of ways, I believe that to be true. I believe that Mixer was much more of a challenge for Microsoft and for the Mixer partners and for those associated with it on the management side, staffing side, to grow. In order for them to grow, they had to think of Mixer in a whole different way. It had to be the next social media platform as opposed to just a streaming platform. And I think that is where they may have gotten it absolutely wrong in terms of their marketing, in terms of their approach, in terms of how they worked with streamers. But more importantly, to the streamers themselves, I really feel bad for these people, because it takes such a long time to build an audience. It takes such an investment of time, and talk about daily grind, hourly grind, second by second, to entertain your stream, to be able to garner an audience that's willing to even participate and to monetize. And so for them, my heart goes out to them. And so I'm going to end this video here, but it's really been bad to see that Mixer will no longer be around in the same format. It'll be shuttered and destroyed. Well, I can't say destroyed, but it won't be around starting July 22nd. Right now, All of the partners who have had any contracts are now out of their contracts. So people like Ninja and Shroud are now free to go to any platform they want to. So Microsoft is doing some things to alleviate some of this pain for streamers. But as of today, on June 22nd, and from a month from now, there will no longer be Mixer on Xbox. So I like to say, again, heart goes out to all of those streamers, to the staff, and Mixer was good while it was here. And that's the best we can hope for sometimes. Welcome to the game of life. Peace.